$1 million shoes, $2 million cars, and mouthguards so expensive, it'll make you sick. These are the stupidly expensive things NBA players own. And Lamelo Ball, he made a purchase so stupidly expensive, he had to hide it from his dad. This all went down back in 2020. Before Lamelo even signed a deal with the NBA, he decided to hit up AP the jeweler to create a 14-karat white gold VVS honeycomb diamond grill. Damn, that was a mouthful. And as soon as Lamelo put this grill in his mouth, he had to show everyone what's poppin'.
Yes, sir.
Ooh, the drip, the ice. I'm over here catching a cold. Achoo. But here's what's crazy, man. Lamelo hadn't got a single check from the NBA, and he blew $40,000 on this. Now, at this point, his dad still had no idea. But lucky for us, LeVar found out about all of this wasted money on live TV.
Have you seen the grill that Lamelo got, the full VVS diamond grill in his mouth?
He got a grill in his mouth?
He does.
What you talking about?
He got a full VVS diamond top and bottom grill for his teeth. Have you seen that?
I have not seen that.
Hold up. This man is straight snitching, telling LeVar every little detail. I'm disgusted. You should be ashamed of yourself. And what do you know? It turns out people agree with me, cause the comments ragged on this dude so hard, he was literally losing sleep over it. So the next time he saw Lamelo, the man had to try and clear his name.
I talked to your dad yesterday and I told him about your grill that you got the other day, and I had folks calling me a snitch. Do you think, am I considered a snitch for breaking that news to him?
I mean, the whole internet seen it, so I don't see how you would be a snitch. And at the end of the day, I'm a grown man. I'm gonna get what I want, do what I want.
Was that your first big purchase with the NBA contract?
Nah, I don't spend my NBA money. I'm smarter than that, man.
You don't spend NBA money. Well, whose money are you spending? You got a $200,000 Lambo, a $40,000 grill, and a diamond chain for your dog. That's not even a joke. He actually did that. This man's dog is living like Quavo. God damn it. But that's how a rookie spends his money. What about an NBA legend? Well, after LeBron James closed out 2020 winning his 4th championship, he ended up feeling nothing but disappointment. See, because of the pandemic, LeBron literally wasn't allowed to throw parties or have a championship parade. And if you know LeBron, the man always goes crazy after winning a ring. So this was a huge disappointment. And for the next 2 months, LeBron sat and tried to come up with the perfect celebration for his win. And there was one thing that he just couldn't get off his mind: the Porsche 918 Spider. The fastest accelerating car in the whole f***ing world. But there was one stupidly expensive problem. Porsche actually stopped making this car, and all the models were sold out. That meant that no one could buy this car, not even LeBron. And since it's the fastest car in the world, man, ain't nobody wanna sell it. So LeBron had to bribe someone to give up their Porsche 918. And what he ended up paying to get this car will make you sick. This Porsche should have cost LeBron $845,000. But instead, it cost him $2.2 million. I don't care how bad he wanted this car. This man is literally paying the price of 2 for 1. And unlike Lamelo, LeBron really thought twice before doing something stupid like this, because he's got most of his money wrapped up in investments. So $2.2 million is a lot of money. It is more than he was trying to drop. But then, on one crisp LA morning, his phone rang, and it was the Lakers. They had a deal ready for him that he couldn't refuse. 2 years for $85 million. Damn! This right here was the stupid excuse he needed. So LeBron had no choice. He knew he had to send it. And that's when he went out and copped his brand new Porsche 918 Spider, all black. This car is faster 0 to 60 than any Bugatti, Lamborghini, or McLaren. And LeBron may be king of the court, but now he's also king of the streets. And as soon as he saw cameras rolling while he was driving, he smoked everybody on the road. Now, we all want crazy cars like this, right? But making money like LeBron is damn near impossible for us. Or is it? Because it turns out, not everyone has to work to get a car like that. Some people are just friends with James Harden. Yeah, being friends with NBA players is a pretty high-paying job. Well, you don't believe me? Well, one of Harden's good friends is Lil Baby, and they've been seen hanging out a lot recently. And one of those times was Lil Baby's 26th birthday. Harden was one of 100+ guests, but he came in with the bag, literally.
Give me a Prada bag because he proud of me, full of honey buns, with a honey bun, you know what I'm saying? Man, shit ain't got serious, man. You hear me, man? I'm on the ground with a honey bun and a honey bun.
You got two Richie, man?
Two rich in one day, man.
And he proud of you. So
Hey, he brought me a Prada bag because he proud of me, man. You feel me?
Proud of you.
Yeah.
Honey bun.
They gonna have to catch up tomorrow. They gonna have to catch up
Ain't no
tomorrow.
catching up.
They gonna have to catch up
Ain't no
tomorrow.
catching up.
But they gonna try to try. Shit. They right, y'all.
You deserve it. Come on. You deserve it. Come on.
Harden really came in with a $300,000 Prada bag filled with $100,000 in cash and topped it off with a $200,000 Richard Mille watch. Jesus. But you know what really caught my eye? All those damn honey buns. The hell you need that many honey buns for? It's ridiculous. But there's actually a reason why James Harden showered Lil Baby with all these gifts. It turns out James Harden is hooking up everyone who drops a like and subscribes to the channel. Yeah, that's right. James Harden's handing out honey buns and Richard Milles. And I know you want one. So what are you doing? But anyways, Lil Baby is subscribed to Rebound. And that's because he knows what's up. Unfortunately, some people haven't subscribed yet. And one of them is PJ Tucker. And since he's not subscribed, he's not getting anything for free. And lately, he's been struggling with a scary, stupidly expensive addiction. An addiction so powerful, he sunk millions of dollars into it. The man's got a serious problem. PJ Tucker just can't stop buying shoes.
Hey, what's up? It's PJ Tucker, and welcome to my sneaker loft. The loft is primarily for storage. There wasn't enough space in my house to be able to put all my shoes, so I thought, I gotta get a house. Probably have 700-ish to 1,000 depending on days. We have a bunch of shoes that are doubles and triples of some of my favorites. Honestly, it'd be kind of hard to wear them all. It's only so many days in a year.
This man has an entire house just for his shoes? What? I don't even have a house for myself. But we really get to see the darkest corners of his addiction when his team went on the road.
How do you really travel when you're on the road, and what are you really packing for a game?
So we got one of the best equipment managers in the game, Tony Miller, and he always takes care of me, making sure I got all my options and different things I want. We got the sneaker bag.
Let's check out the travel bag. Oh man, this is kind of a duffel bag for a whole team, right?
Right, yeah, so this bag is made for like a whole team shoes on the road, but this is actually just for me.
How many pairs of shoes do you wear a game usually?
I've worn, I think, up to 6 pair in one game before, which wasn't by design. I don't know why people think I try to show off a bunch of shoes. It's really just superstition a lot of times. If a shoe's not feeling good, or some of these older shoes that I wear, sometimes they break. It just depends.
Hold on. Did you see that suitcase? How many pairs does he need for one game? Man, I've worn the same damn Skechers for years now. This is bullshit. Back to PJ. Y'all seen his suitcase. Y'all seen the house he bought specifically for his shoes. So, can you even imagine what his actual house looks like? Well, All right, you got me. That's not his actual house, but would you be surprised if it was? Here's the actual clip.
All right, so you've definitely got a lot of stuff in here. How many pairs of shoes do you have?
It's hard to say. I give away so many, but I'll probably say a few thousand.
What's the most you've ever paid for a pair of shoes?
Oh, that's a good one. Probably the Air Mag, just because it was for charity. That was a pretty big shoe, and especially the second auto lace one, they were going for so much, so it was like $36,000.
$36,000 for the Back to the Future Air Mags.
What? He spent nearly $40,000 on one pair? Jesus, man. PJ has spent over $1 million on his addiction. This man needs help. It's clear to see why people call PJ the sneaker king. But do you know why people call John Wall Santa Claus? Well, the man is known for giving out some stupidly expensive presents, and in 2017, he really made this name for himself. See, a few months before the holidays, Wall's life changed forever. He was coming off the best season of his career, so the Wizards owed him a new deal. And I'm not just talking about any old contract. I'm talking about a $171 million contract. Yeah, and with that kind of money, you can actually be Santa Claus. See, Wall knew that he owed his teammates something special. I mean, he wouldn't be who he is today or got that type of deal without them. So for a few months, he went from jeweler to jeweler and tried to find the perfect surprise that even $1 million athletes would be hyped about. Then, one night in Philly, it came to him, and he knew exactly what to get his boys.
I was just kidding. It was really Rolex. Wow.
Vice President, go ahead and take it off the pillow and look at the back. Pop the watch off the pillow and look at the case back real quick.
Wall bought his entire team gold and diamond Rolex watches, all worth over $40,000 each. Just think about that. There's over 15 players per team, so he spent over $600,000 in one day. But that's nothing compared to some NBA players. You know who has an even stupider, expensive habit? Stephen Curry. Yeah, you know how Steph chews up and destroys his mouth guards mid-game? Well, what if I told you those same mouth guards cost tens of thousands of dollars? Yeah, let me explain. Back during the 2018 NBA Finals, the Warriors swept the Cavs in Game 4, and Steph had a 37-point game to seal the deal. So with Golden State winning 108-85, they were officially champions once again. And after the game, the team was being presented the trophy at midcourt. But then, Steph heard something. A voice in the distance, calling to him. Steph, Steph, give me your mouth guard. Yeah, a fan literally wanted his game-worn mouth guard. So, Steph did what any normal human being would do. He turned around, made eye contact with the man, and launched that thing as hard as he could. And the man caught it. A special edition Under Armour Stephen Curry exclusive, straight out the man's mouth. Now, Steph, I don't know what you were thinking. Do you realize the type of power that mouth guard has? It literally has your DNA all over it. If this man was smart enough, he could literally clone you. Then you're gonna have Stephen Curry over here taking your spot. But hey, do you, I guess. And after the game, the fan was interviewed about the situation, and he said, just like Steph's basketball shot, he made the perfect throw to me. I reached up, wrapped it in a napkin, put it in my pocket. Ugh. Now, you'd think if the fan went out of his way to get Steph's mouth guard, he'd want to keep it, right? Well, it turns out that a game-worn mouth guard of Steph's is worth thousands of dollars in auction. I mean, once sold for $3,200 back in 2016. So after the fan found out, he spoke with the president of California's SCP auction to find out what this new one is worth. And he was informed that he was looking at least $25,000 for it. $25,000 for a dirty mouth guard. Damn. So yeah, I see why this man had to sell it. We all would have. But something I still don't understand is NBA players' tattoos. Like, some NBA players have face tats, while others got inked up with Illuminati symbols. Like, what do all these tattoos mean? Well, if you're wondering the same thing, then click on this video right here. This is why NBA players got their tattoos. And trust me, you want to see why Kyrie got his. So what are you still doing here? This video's over. Click it.